We describe it as the dungeon. That's the nickname of it. It's a Pepto-Bismol pink, 8 cells, I think, at the most, all the way in the back, separated by a big door that they stick a key in and lock. That's what Portsmouth City Jail for the women looks like. You know, to lose someone that's close to you in a cell next to you because nobody came down to check on you is pretty vile to me. The first thing I asked about when they brought me in was Pam. I was like, where's Pam Riddick? I asked for her by full name. Deputy Shaw told me she was in the back and that she was here. I asked if she was okay. They said yes. When she took me to the back, when Deputy Shaw took me to the back, she put me in the cell right next to her. Deputy Shaw allowed me to reach into her cell. She was laying on her bed, and she allowed me to reach into her cell and hold her hand. You know, I called her name, I said Pam, and she turned and she looked up at me while she was laying in the bed. She said, hey, Let, that's what she called me. And I said, how you doing? And she said, I'm not doing all that great, but I'll be all right. And I said, all right. She looked like hell. She was going through hell. I mean, I don't want to put her business out there, but she was going through hell. I mean, she was struggling from withdrawal, from alcohol and from other drugs, as was I. I was like, listen, you keep your head up and you stay strong. She was like, all right. I said, look, I'm right next to you. If you need anything, let me know. Just call me. I don't know how much time had went by because you really don't have a sense of time except for when they bring trays. So she called me a couple times, asked me if she could have my tray. I told her yeah. And then like the next morning, nothing. There was nothing from her. It was early in the morning. Nothing. I had called her and called her and called her name when she stopped responding to me. I started banging on the bars, yelling for a deputy. You know, I took my plastic cup that they give you. I'm beating that on the bars. You know, I'm doing everything that I can think of. But I waved that towel and waved that towel and waved that towel, and nobody never came. And I'm screaming and screaming for them, and nobody never came. It felt like eternity had passed before anybody even bothered to come back there. And the only reason they even came back there was to pass out the frickin' pills for Pill Pass. And the nurse is coming back there, and they're hollering her name, Mrs. Riddick, Mrs. Riddick. And I'm like, she's gone. Y'all let her lay back here and die. Y'all never come back here. I said, I've been calling for y'all. Been calling. Why? It sucks. It really sucks.